Alright, so this is the last this is the last layer for this particular number 3 panel. I've already laid it out. I've got the blue and the white layers are done. I've laid this out. You can see where I put a lot of hardware on here to try to keep it in place. I'm outside, it's a little windy, so sorry about all the glare, but the Duralar just is reflecting everything around it. So I'll make sure everything's kind of lined up. Get my paint well shook, shake, and I just hit it. Normally I wear a mask, but I can't talk with a mask on, so I'm going to do this layer without a mask. There we go. I'm just trying to get an even coat. You can see where the stencil pops up every once in a while, so I'm trying not to get any overspray, so I try to get the right angle. And I just keep going around until all of this fills in. This morning when I was pulling this apart, it stuck to the other layer, so I had to do some repairs on it. But you can make repairs to this with just some shipping tape. Really super easy. It's not fun, but super easy. And really, a good repair is as strong as the Duralar itself. I usually tape it on both sides and then go back and cut out the shape again. You can see I'm just trying to do a nice even layer, not too much, no overspray. I don't want it to be all soft lines. I want to try to get some nice hard lines for this. Breeze is kind of picking up a little bit out here, but I've been pretty fortunate that we didn't get rained on. Sucks that I have to work outside sometimes, but I actually like it other times. So this is kind of hard because it picks up a lot of debris while it's drying. So I'm underneath a pecan tree, and if you have a pecan tree, you know that it drops debris all the time. So that's always a mess. Plus insects, birds, whatever, have to do their thing, creating havoc. But it is nice to be outside. Alright. In between layers, I've let it set for a little over an hour just to make sure I was dry enough. It's okay if it's a little sticky when you do the next layer, because it actually helps the stencil stay in place. But you don't want to rush it, because you don't want to pull up that layer underneath. Alright, and that is it for this layer. Pretty simple. And then I go around, and you got to make sure that you get every one of these up, because otherwise when you go to pick up the plastic, it rolls into the wet paint and can destroy your look. But just be meticulous. It's actually good to take your time and let it dry a little bit. This is just a collection of pieces of nuts and bolts that I've collected, some washers and different sizes, work for different spots. I guess if I designed this better or different, I guess you could design this so you don't have to use the bolts or nuts, but I'm still working on the design aspect of it. I'm getting better, but it's definitely a learning process for me. Although I like to work on this horizontal like this, it does have a tendency that anything that's in the air will stick to this. Any pollen or anything that drops from the tree sticks pretty quickly to the wet paint. the last one. Now for the big reveal. And there it is. Panel 3. Panel 3 of the Rane Triptych. I plan on doing this again with different colors. Probably keep the same black, but I want to change up the white and the blue. I really like that blue. I might try to do just the blue with tangerine color and see how that comes out. I just like the idea of those two colors kind of contrasting each other. Alright, that's it. I will shoot another video when I get it all finished and coated and framed, just so you can see the product complete. Alright, thank you, and any comments or whatever, just leave them below and I'll get back to you. Have a great day.